Welcome to Philam Life's iPad 101. In this training video, you will know the basic functions of your iPad to get you started. At the end of the session, you will be able to understand the basic features of the iPad, download and use apps, take photos, take notes, surf the internet, use FaceTime, and open iBooks. Let's get started. There are many generations of the iPad. iPad 1, iPad 2, iPad 3, iPad 4, and iPad mini. Philam Life's iPos application will run on iPad 2, 3, and 4, but not on iPad 1 and iPad mini. Also, iPos will not run on iPads that are jailbroken. Jailbreaking is the unauthorized removal of security and anti-piracy features on an iPad. This is the iPad Sleep-Wake button. To switch your iPad on, hold down the Sleep-Wake button until the Apple logo appears. When you open an iPad for the very first time, the initial setup process will begin. Ensure that you have internet access. Setting up your iPad is easy. A setup assistant will guide you through this process. First, choose your language. Choose English. Next, choose country or region. Choose Philippines. The next step is connecting to a Wi-Fi network. Your iPad will list all the active Wi-Fi networks in your location. Tap the Wi-Fi network you want to connect to and enter the password if needed. Tap Join. A check will appear beside the Wi-Fi network chosen to indicate that you are connected to the Wi-Fi. Then you have to choose whether you want Enable Location Services or not. This will allow the iPad to determine where it is located. You can choose to turn this setting on or off or activate this later. Then you will be asked if you want to set up as new or restore from iCloud or iTunes backup. If you just purchased the iPad, tap Setup as New. Next, enter your Apple ID or create a new Apple ID. If this is your first time with any Apple device, you will need to create an Apple ID. If you already have an Apple ID, simply enter the username and password. Then, agree to terms and conditions by tapping the Agree button. You can also have the terms and conditions emailed to you by touching the button at the top of the screen. Next is the iCloud setup. iCloud is Apple's internet service of saving your files through the internet instead of through your PC. You can always activate this later on. Lastly is Diagnostics. This will prompt your iPad to send a daily diagnostic report to Apple. Your iPad is now set up. Tap Start Using iPad and you're ready to go. After the setup, you will now see the iPad home screen containing built-in applications or apps. An app is a software that you can run on your iPad. This portion is the dock, where you can place your favorite apps for easy access. A total of 6 apps can be placed in the dock. In order to move apps to the dock, press and hold the app until all of the other apps start to shake. Simply drag the app to the dock at the bottom of the screen and let go. Press the home button to stop them from shaking. If you want to remove the app from the dock, just do the same thing, but this time drag the app from the dock to the home screen. Now let's take a look at the different parts of your iPad. This is the home button. This is used to exit an app and go back to your home screen. Double-click if you want to view recently viewed apps. This is the FaceTime camera. This is one of 2 cameras of the iPad. This captures the photo or video of the user during FaceTime. This is the Power Sleep button. This is used to turn on your iPad and put it to sleep to save battery. To shut down your iPad, press and hold until the red slider appears on screen. Drag the slider to confirm shutdown. You can also use this button to take a screenshot of your iPad display. Just click this together with the home button. This is the iSight camera. the second camera of your iPad. This is usually used for taking photos or videos of the user's surroundings. This is the volume rocker. This is used to increase or decrease the volume of your iPad. You can press and hold the volume down to immediately put your volume level to 0. This is the screen rotation lock. This automatically changes your screen's orientation from portrait to landscape, depending on how the iPad is held. Slide the screen rotation down to lock the display in your preferred orientation. This can also be set as mute function. This is the headset jack where you can connect your earphones. This is your iPad's microphone. This receives sound during video or audio recording and during FaceTime video conference. This is the Lightning or 30-pin connector. To charge your iPad or connect it to your computer, insert the 30-pin connector for iPad 1, 2, and 3 and the Lightning connector for iPad 4 and iPad mini to this port. A VGA cable can also be used here to connect to a multimedia projector. Your iPad speaker is located here. Using your iPad is very easy. Just use your fingers to tap, double tap, swipe, or pinch objects on the display. To scroll, drag your finger left to right or top to bottom of the display. You can also flick up or down to quickly scroll the screen. Tap once to stop the screen from scrolling. On your home screen, you will see several applications or apps. To open an app, tap it once with your finger. Now, let's learn how to take a photo using your iPad. Tap on the Camera app. Tap here to take a photo or video. You can use this button to switch from camera to video. Or use this button to turn on the iSight camera. After taking a photo or video, tap here to view the last photo or video you took. Let's now try to view all the photos and videos you have taken. Tap the Photo app on your home screen. Scroll up and down to browse through the camera roll. You can zoom into your desired size by pinching out and zoom out by pinching in the screen. As a tip, you can zoom in and out on a photo by double tapping the screen. In your iPad's home screen, you also have a readily installed Notes app, which you can use as a notepad. Tap the Notes app. Begin by typing using the keyboard. The first line becomes the title of your note. Open another note by pressing the plus sign on the upper right corner. Press Return to go to the next row or tap the space where you want to put the cursor. Your note is automatically saved. Now, let's connect the iPad to the internet using a Wi-Fi connection. Tap the Settings button on your home screen. Tap Wi-Fi and make sure that it is turned on. Choose your Wi-Fi network and provide the password if required. You will know that you are successfully connected once you see a check appearing beside the Wi-Fi network you have chosen. Now that we're connected to the internet, let's download your first app. On your home screen, tap the App Store. Search for your application by typing the name in the Search Store box and press Search on the keyboard. You can also choose from one of the results in your drop-down list. Once you have found your desired application, tap on the Free or Price button. You will need your credit card details when paying for your app. For a free app, all you need to do is type in your Apple ID password to begin the installation. When your application is downloading, the app icon with a blue bar will appear on your home screen. When the download is complete, it will be labeled as New. Tap the new game to play. To organize your apps on your home screen, you can either delete some unused apps or group them into a folder. To delete an app, press and hold it until an X appears on the upper left side of the icon. Tap on the X to remove the app. Press the Home button to stop them from moving. You can also group icons together into a folder by dragging one app on top of the other. Now, let's learn about syncing your email. Tap Settings. Go to Mail, Contact, Calendars, tap Add Account. Choose your email provider. Enter your email address and password, and you're all set. You can view your emails by clicking on the Mail app on your home screen. Now it's time to surf the internet. Tap the Safari app on your home screen. Tap the address bar and type www.philamlife.com. Press Go. In the Philam Life website, you can now log on to the agency portal by tapping on the drop-down box and choosing Philam Life Agency Portal. Tap Go. Enter your agent code, password, and numbers in the image shown. Tap Submit, and you've successfully entered the agency portal. FaceTime is a useful iPad app. It allows you to talk and see the person at the same time for free. You just have to create a FaceTime account and know the Apple ID of the person you want to FaceTime with. Tap on the FaceTime app. Tap Connect on the bottom right of the screen. Tap the plus symbol on the upper right to enter the new contact. Type the name of your contact and your contact's Apple ID, and then tap Done. To make a call, tap on the name of your contact and tap his Apple ID. Smile because you're now in FaceTime. The last app we will teach you is iBooks. iBooks is a great way to read and save books in your iPad. You can even save PDF email attachments to iBooks and enjoy reading them even when you are not online. In your inbox, you can tap and hold down the attached PDF file. A dialog box will open. Tap Open in iBooks. Your document is automatically saved and displayed in your iBooks library. Thank you for watching iPad 101. If you have any questions, please call your account executive or sales trainer assigned to your sector.